National Basketball Association and the Portland Trail Blazers are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior such as fighting, throwing objects, using improper language or gestures, entering the court, or interrupting play. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules to the nearest usher, security, or arena staff member. We can't wait to see you at the next home game, sixth man, because the first 15,000 fans through the gates will get their own blaze the Trail Cat bobblehead. We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you're having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word Trailblazers along with your issue and seat location to 55...
Hi, everyone, and welcome. We bring you a regular season game with extra importance. This is Game 3 of the NBA Cup, a vital group stage contest. Brian Anderson here. With me, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Joining us courtside is Allie LaForce. What a huge game in the Cup tonight. Both of these teams 2-0. And a win tonight is a giant step towards the knockout stages, Grant.
Well, remember this, B.A. The first tiebreaker is head-to-head record. So if you win this one, you get that. I expect a really intense game.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. The duo inside, it's Murray and Sabonis. Perimeter is filled up by Monk and DeRozan, and it's Ellis in at the 1. To the middle. Right side, Monk. Pass to Ellis. Murray from outside nails it from beyond the arc.
Yeah, this is the kind of confidence you...
To 15 a game. Portland making a switch here. MP's checked in. The Kings also with a sub. Fultz is checked in. And a lot of talk this year about MP and his sights set on securing the NBA Cup for his team. It really adds a bit of intrigue and drama to what's already become a fan favorite here in the early goings of the NBA season.
Yeah, as if we needed any more drama. MP, I think, draws a lot of attention to himself with his expectations and goals, but I admire that he puts his vision into reality and isn't afraid to tell the world what he wants to achieve. MP always seems to find a way to give us must-watch NBA action.
Simons passes to MP. From outside the arc, drills it from deep.
Outstanding. first quarter from the field.
And so it's Fultz who brings it up for the Kings. 6-point game. They come into this one following the loss to Minnesota.
And their body language was unimpressive. They looked defeated much of the night, and because of it, they took the L.
Yeah, I just didn't see any fire from them to want to get it back. That's just one of those games you throw away in the trash and try and forget about it.
Here's DeRozan. And too long on the shot.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
Blockbuster trades have become more the norm here in the NBA, Grant. Just ask Portland in 2023.
Yeah, the Trailblazers were at the center of some big moves, but that's just how it's done now. Entire teams can be restructured in the process of a single transaction.
And it's DeRozan missing.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not a big thing, and his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
And here's MP from outside. Drops in the three. MP's got 8 points.
Wow. Some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
Allie LaForce had a chance to catch up with head coach Chauncey Billups. Allie, what do you have to say?
When I asked about guarding the big man, Domantas Sabonis, he told me his versatility is really tremendous. I told our guys to be aware of not just his scoring ability, but to plug up any passing lanes they see, because he can really move the ball too. It's going to take a total team effort from us. Let's see how things play out.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. They get it again. And here's Sabonis outside. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day. Now Portland with it. They're on a 20-7 run. Here's MP. It's Sharp on the wing. And there's a pick. Clock at 6. MP outside. The three is up. Oh, another miss by MP. Kings trail by 9. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
DeRozan passes to Fultz. 11 feet out. The shot, no good. Got it off in time. The shot, no good. Anthony Simons has been leading the charge for the Trailblazers. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be right back after this word. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Portland.
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
They've got MP. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Denny Avdia. Then there's Scoot Henderson. And it's Grant in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Portland starting the second. Pass to MP. The 3 ball. MP buries the triple.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Kings trail by 10. Fultz scanning the floor. Portland with a rebound. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Kings. That one in Sacramento.
And in their last game against this club, turnovers really were a problem for them.
And they have to clean that up. Play smart and value the ball.
Pass to Lyles. To the paint. Big jam by DeMar.
Getting up there with the slam, DeMar DeRozan leaves nothing to chance.
Here's Henderson. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the Pacers in Indianapolis. Ayton passes to Henderson. Ayton with a screen. Down low. And Ayton with the stuff.
Doesn't believe in soft finishes. The big fella's all about power.
DeRozan with the ball. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Minnesota. Pass to Lyles. Back to DeRozan. Just 5 on the clock. And DeRozan throws it down hard.
That is explosive athleticism by DeRozan. His dunks, oh man, they'll make a rim shake.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Thanks, guys. The Kings were not complacent this summer. They have added all-star DeMar DeRozan in a sign-and-trade. He brings even more firepower to an offense that was already among the league's best. And in the loaded Western Conference, the Kings knew they had to make moves to stay in the fight. DeRozan is one of the biggest signings in Kings franchise history, guys.
A tremendous addition. Shams, thanks for the update. On the wing, MP. Pass to Avdia. Back to MP. Lets it go from deep. And again, it's Portland with a three.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Time called here. The Kings decide to talk it over. So Portland going with almost an entire new group here. Klingon, he's checked in for Ayton. Kamara comes in for Avdia. Sharp, he's checked in for Grant. And Anthony Simons subbed in for Henderson. A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Domantas Sabonis, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Keegan Murray comes in for Lyles. Malik Monk's checked in for LaRavia. And Ellis is subbed in for Fultz. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, one nickname you hear for DeMar DeRozan is the lone mid-ranger. He said you can operate freely in the mid-range. It's like an ocean out there. If you're smart, you can take advantage of the space and pick teams apart. Brian?
He's an expert tactician working in between. Thanks, Allie. And we're almost halfway through the group stage. Do coaches start thinking a little bit about how tiebreakers might come into effect here?
You know, maybe. Point differential is the second tiebreaker after head-to-head record. So that might be in the back of their minds. You're going to want to make sure you put up some big numbers in the group stage if you can.
Denny Obvious checked in for MP. Murray, no good.
And it's amazing.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Trailblazers out in front, up by 15. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
46. The Kings, 31.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this one, but what a fantastic first half we witnessed for the Portland Trailblazers.
Their ability to string together threes and demoralize a team, man. We saw that in the first half.
Seems like the score couldn't be more lopsided, but we still have another half to go. Prove me wrong. Next up, let's take a look at our latest power rankings.
And taking a look at the Trailblazers, they've stumbled a bit, no doubt about it. But no need to panic yet. They're figuring out.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up. MP's checked in for Kamara, and it's Henderson in for Simons. The Kings also with a sub. Fultz, he's checked in for Monk. And so in the game for the Kings, DeRozan and Murray in at the forward spots. Then there's Markelle Fultz. Then it's Domantas Sabonis. And it's Ellis in at the point. Time called here. The Kings decide to talk it over.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
Let's hear from you. Make some noise for your Blazers answer.
Lyles, he's checked in for Sacramento. LaRavia comes in for Fultz. Here's a peek at the current NBA Cup standings for you here in the middle of the group round.
And at this point, it's still very much a mystery who's going to make it all the way to that NBA Cup championship game. A lot of basketball left to play.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. And that one's good. Sharp.
Yeah, not afraid to finish at the rim. Sharp, just relentless.
To the inside. Murray takes flight.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. You know, when it comes to Keegan Murray, it's his all-around presence that helps this team, Richard.
Yeah, he's a very talented glue guy. He doesn't make a ton of splash plays, but he is steady and consistent, and coaches love players like that.
Ellis passes to LaRavia. Just 5 to shoot. Sabonis with a screen on Sharp. LaRavia. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
From deep, MP. Good. 8 buckets in 12 attempts.
Nice shot by MP. Great touch from outside.
Kings trail by 3. Outside Murray. Fires for 3. And it's Lyles missing.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play. That sends Denny Avdia to the free throw line. It's on Keegan Murray, and he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Ayton, he's checked in for Portland. Jeremy Grant comes in for Sharp. Davis, he's checked in for the Kings. Carter comes in for Ellis. There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside Davis, going inside. It's good.
It's interesting. They definitely had more three-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from it.
Henderson, the pass to MP. Puts up a 3. Rebound by Sacramento. Outside Carter. Inside. Lyles, the pass to Sabonis. Lyles. Launches it. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a pattern, that is a beautiful teammates on the same page.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. They've got DeAndre Ayton, Scoot Henderson out there with him. Then it's Jeremy Grant, and it's Williams in at the power forward position. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Fultz can't get it to go. Portland leading by 4. MP outside. Sends it home from three-point land. MP's got 25 points.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Here's Sabonis. And Ayton pulls it down.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. And here's MP from outside. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
Yeah, this defense looks absolutely helpless trying to stop MP right now. He's having his way out there.
The Kings call timeout. He's checked in for Henderson. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
During that break, Sacramento's coach had some words for his team. Coach wanted his guys to ignore the scoreboard. He said, don't even look at the numbers. Just take it possession by possession. Makes every chance count, and we'll see where we stand at the end of this game. Back to you guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Let's find out the news on DeMar DeRozan. Allie, what's the update?
Thank you, guys. I got a report from the Sacramento head athletic trainer. The initial reports are saying that this is a serious injury and that he'll likely miss significant playing time. All that said, he's already back at the game. Some serious toughness on display tonight.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Grant.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
Thibault, he's checked in for Portland. Scoot Henderson comes in for Banton. And here's MP from outside. Here's Ayton, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Trailblazers lead by 11.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Thibault against DeRozan. Pass to LaRavia. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam!
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Henderson for 3. And the three-pointer goes. Henderson's got his first 3 points of the game.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
The Kings call timeout. New group getting ready for Portland. Klingon, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Avdia comes in for Williams. Sharp, he's checked in for Thibault. And Anthony Simons subbed in for Henderson. All right, I don't want to make you feel too old here, RJ, but you did get drafted back in 2001. What's the biggest change to the game, you think?
Oh, I think without a doubt the physicality and the three ball. Teams are not as physical, and they shoot a lot more threes. When I came in, they were barely shooting them. Now that's all that matters.
here's Simons. Pass to MP. And that one is hammered home.
And as a rebounder, Klingent is probably more advanced at the offensive end at this point.
Kings trail by 12. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. And out of bounds, the Trailblazers will take it.
Blazers ball.
Now Portland with it. They're on a 13-5 run.
In the game. 2 minutes.
Now here's Simons. On the take, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
You know, I have to admire a guy like Anthony Simons. Early in his career, he was seen as undersized, but with his skill and pure athleticism, he balances the scales against bigger players, and he's become a ferocious scorer.
And for a franchise that was down for so long, it must be nice to be a Kings fan these days, RJ.
Brian, the team has a strong core and direction consistently in the postseason mix. It is a breath of fresh air for Kings fans who have endured the previous 2 decades. Ooh, and when DeMar DeRozan is cooking with grease, he is borderline unstoppable, and he's feeling it right now.
Sharp finds MP. For 3, knocks it down from distance. MP's got 31.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Trailblazers.
Their transition game was the standout for me. Created a lot of extra pressure pushing the ball.
I agree. They took control of the tempo and were really dictating the terms of the game.
And with this one, they go double digits in the win column.
And with the win, the season series is tied 1-1. You have to love how competitive these games have been with 2 more left to play.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for MP.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
Pass to Ellis. Sabonis, left side. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And Richard, whenever Sabonis plays, it's surprising if he doesn't record a double-double.
Oh, they're usually monster double-doubles also. Close to 20 points, 13 rebounds, and at least 6 assists. Domas, he is an offensive hub. You can tell Sabonis brings a lot of heart to his game. He's serious about winning, but he also knows how to enjoy himself out there with his team.
The Kings making a switch here. Lyles, he's checked in for Murray. Crowder comes in for DeRozan. Laravia's checked in for Monk. And it's Markelle Fultz in for Ellis. And Sabonis drops them both. Well, Grant, in the spring of 2024, a remarkable streak ended. Domantas Sabonis had recorded 61 consecutive double-doubles.
Yeah, it was the longest streak since the merger back in 1976. Now, Sabonis has led the NBA in rebounding multiple years. Plus, he has averaged 8 assists in a season, so that is big-time production.
And so it's Fultz who brings it up for the Sacramento Kings. They trail by 16. Here's Laravia. The shot is good. Fultz making the play.
Assisted by Markelle Fultz.
So it's Portland now. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Henderson, the pass to MP. Soft touch off the glass. So no problem for Portland as they get the win. That win brings them to a 3-0 start for the group play stage of the NBA Cup.
And now they're focused on getting a clean sweep over their...
huge moment on the show today as I am ready to unveil my ultimate NBA Dynasty rankings.
All right, I mean, it took you long enough.
Actually, he brought this up 2 weeks ago.
Finally, Toby says something useful.
Oh, thank you.
I mean, it would have taken me 20 minutes, but maybe that's because I know.
Great win tonight, MP.
MP's an elite shooter already. To come into the league and knock down threes like that, I'm impressed. MP's in
thing in a overdrive. Can't touch. Can't rush. Select it. Select it.
There goes that man. Son, you look like an MPC. You need some new threads.
So how you feeling about your recent play?
Not gonna lie, Coach.
up, everybody? I see MP's made his way into the starting lineup. That's good for him, his team, the fans, everybody.